Hello everyone. Today we're going to be learning about reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are nouns that refer back to the subject of the sentence. They end in self or selves. Let's look at some examples of reflexive pronouns and how they refer back to the. The first reflexive pronoun we're going to look at is myself. Myself replaces the subject I. For example, in the sentence, I hurt myself, the subject is I, and myself is a reflexive pronoun. Myself refers back to I. The next reflexive pronoun we're looking at is yourself. Yourself replaces the subject you if it is being used in a singular fashion. For example, in the sentence, you can get it yourself, you is the subject, and yourself is a reflexive pronoun. Yourself refers back to you, but you is singular, so we're using the reflexive pronoun yourself. Yourselves is a reflexive pronoun that can also take the place of you, but only if it is being used in a plural fashion. For example, in the sentence, you can see for yourselves, you is the subject and yourselves is the reflexive pronoun. Yourselves is replacing the you in the sentence, but you is being used as plural. Remember, plural means more than one person. Our next example is a reflexive pronoun himself, and himself takes place of the subject he. In this sentence, he went by himself. He is the subject, himself is a reflexive pronoun, and himself is taking place of the subject he. In the reflexive pronoun herself, it takes the place of the subject her. She studied by herself. She is a subject. Herself is a reflexive pronoun. Herself refers back to the subject she. In the reflexive pronoun itself, it takes the place of the subject it. It can't do that by itself. It is the subject. Itself is a reflexive pronoun, and itself is taking place of the subject it. The reflexive pronoun ourselves takes the place of the subject we. We made breakfast ourselves. We is the subject. Ourselves is a reflexive pronoun, and ourselves refers back to we. The reflexive pronoun themselves takes the place of the subject they. They really enjoyed themselves. They is the subject, and themselves is the reflexive pronoun. Themselves refers back to the subject they. Reflexive pronouns are pronouns that take the place of a subject. The reflexive pronoun myself refers back to I. Yourself refers back to the subject you if it is being used in a singular fashion. Yourselves refers back to the subject you if it is being used in a plural fashion. The reflexive pronoun himself refers back to he in the subject of the sentence. Herself refers back to the subject her. Itself refers back to the subject it. Ourselves refers back to the subject we, and themselves refers back to the subject they. Thank you everybody for listening, and have a wonderful day.